years. And us being here today in the city of Lachin holds great symbolism, because during 44-day Second Karabakh War, we've had support from Turkey and Pakistan. Both our brotherly countries inspirited us and gave us more strength, that political and moral support for which we will forever be grateful to the leaders and to the brotherly nations. Today opens a new chapter of our trilateral cooperation, and the issues and matters that we've discussed today and the agreements reached, I'm sure, will bring our nations even closer. 107 years ago, Azerbaijan declared first republic in the Muslim world. The Democratic Republic of Azerbaijan was declared back then. That was a historic milestone, a historic event. Unfortunately, the republic fell 2 years later. In April 1920, we lost our sovereignty. We lost our independence. Several months after that, in November 1920, the Soviet Russia took Western Zangezur region of Azerbaijan and annexed it to Armenia. That was great injustice. And the people of Azerbaijan had to face similar misfortunes throughout its history. But the will of our people, their determination and support of brotherly countries added to our strength. It emboldened us, and it only boosted our spirits. In 1991, in the aftermath of the collapse of the Soviet Union, Azerbaijan restored its statehood, its independence, but unfortunately, the occupation policy of Armenia against Azerbaijan brought immense tragedies upon our country. Once the independence was declared, 4 months later, Armenia committed genocide against our people in Khojaly, which claimed lives of 613 innocent civilians, including 106 women. 63 children were brutally massacred overnight. After declaring, 7 months after declaring our independence, Lachin was occupied by Armenia. Prior to that, city of Shusha was occupied. After that, the policy of occupation by Armenia continued with the support from foreign patrons. They were able to occupy roughly 20% of Azerbaijan's territory. Karabakh and East Zangezur region saw displacement of hundreds of thousands of Azerbaijanis subjected to ethnic cleansing, becoming refugees and internally displaced persons. The government of Azerbaijan and its people had never conceded, had never agreed to that. We've accumulated strength. We started to solidify our international stature position. We were conducting our policies within international bodies. All leading international organizations recognized Azerbaijan's territorial integrity, and they created a solid political and legal grounds for resolution of the conflict. We managed to build a strong economy, and thanks to that, we were able to channel sufficient funds to strengthen our army. So strong political will, robust economy, and strong and capable army were the factors that led us to our victory. In the meantime, a new generation was brought up in the spirit of patriotism, a young generation that has been attached to their roots, to their homeland, and that preconditioned our victory. During 44-day war, the Second Karabakh War, we advanced daily. Not a single day saw a retreat. On the battleground, on the battlefield, we've liberated over 300 cities and towns from Armenian occupation, including Jabrayil, Hadrut, Fizuli, Zengilan, Gubadli, and the city of Shusha were liberated through fighting. On November 6, 2020, on November 8th, 2020, after our victory and liberation of Shusha, Armenia's army saw major blow, major defeat, and 9th, 10th November, Armenia was forced overnight to sign Capitulation Act, and as a result, without a single shot fired, Lachin, Kalbajar, and Agdam were liberated from the invaders. That was a glorious page in our history, and it has changed the geopolitical situation in our region. It created new realities, and every country, every nation had to reckon with that. In 2023, we conducted one-day anti-terrorist operation that secured complete restoration of our sovereignty and eradicated separatism in our country once and for all. And today, across the liberated territories, major reconstruction and renovation works are underway. Large-scale infrastructure projects are implemented, hospitals, schools, railroads, highways, 3 international airports. Nearly 70 kilometers of tunnels are underway, and today our guests can witness this effort. And today, Karabakh and East Zangezur is home to 43,000 Azerbaijanis. Life is returning. This region's rightful owners have returned. We were destined to return, and that's exactly what happened. We defeated Armenia's armed forces, their army, and we are rightfully proud of that. After that, for over 40 years, and from now on till forever, we will live as a victorious nation. And today, my dear brothers, President of Turkey and Prime Minister of Pakistan are with us celebrating this day. Support that they have extended and solidarity that we saw has completely changed on a global scale, ushered in new realities. Our strength is in unity. Today, in trilateral format, we reaffirmed our unity. We are going to watch songs and musical compositions that will symbolize our unity and richness of our culture. And I am confident that today, from the liberated district of Lachin, these 3 nations send the right messages to the rightful addresses worldwide. Once again, my dear brother Recep Tayyip Erdogan, President of Turkey, my dear brother SHEHBAZ Sharif, Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, and their accompanying delegations, I say welcome. I congratulate and welcome the residents of Lachin. May Allah always keep our skies clear and may make our path clear. Victory is with us and will continue to be with us. May long live the brotherhood between Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Pakistan.
Türkiye Respublikası'nın prezidenti Cenab-ı Recep Tayyip Erdoğan.
Buyurun.
Please.
Kıymetli kardeşim,
My dear brother, President Ilham Aliyev, my dear friend SHEHBAZ Sharif, Prime Minister of Pakistan, esteemed members of government, distinguished artists and performers, ladies and gentlemen, let me greet you all with most heartfelt feelings and with warm regards. From here, I send my respect and warm regards to my brothers and sisters all over Azerbaijan, all the way from Baku to Gence, from Shusha to Nakhchivan. I would like to convey to you the greetings of 86 million people in whose hearts storms erupt when we say Jan Azerbaijan, or when we say two states, one nation. Now, when we look at the picture here, we see three states, one nation. Indeed, I am very pleased today to be with you here in this meaningful concert where we emphasize our common culture and brotherhood on the occasion of Jan Azerbaijan's 28th of May Independence Day. Now, as a child of a nation that knows quite well how independence is gained and how valuable it is, I wholeheartedly congratulate you all on your Independence Day today. I remember with respect our heroes who crowned with their martyrdom our glorious fight for independence and for a future. May God bless the souls of our esteemed martyrs, and may He grant them heavenly resting place. On this important day, we once again remember the magnificent lines of Azerbaijan's distinguished poet Samet Vurgun. He said in his lines, "They know that you are mine. You are my home. You are my home country. You are my mother's land, i.e. my motherland. Can the heart possibly be separated from the Jan? Azerbaijan, Azerbaijan. I'm a child, you are a mother. That's why I'm depending on you. Regardless of any neighborhood, any location that I go to, wherever I fly, you are my abode, my day, my home." So yes, indeed, inshallah, God willing, we will continue to strengthen our friendship with Azerbaijan, our abode, our home, and the apple of our eye. We will always stand by the Azerbaijani people in good times and, God forbid, if needed, in difficult times as well. May God render Azerbaijan-Turkey friendship a long-lasting one. My esteemed brothers and sisters, distinguished guests, just as the Republican administration, which was established in Azerbaijan back in 1918, became the epitome of independence and free will, likewise, Today, the victory of independence in Karabakh makes Azerbaijan much stronger and more prosperous. The torch of independence, which was lit back then, today illuminates the path of Azerbaijan much brighter and stronger. With the liberation of Karabakh, each musical note rising in these lands, played in these lands, becomes the sound of not only a victory, but also the resurrection of a nation. In the musical tunes that we will listen to in a moment, one can find the voice of the free lands of Karabakh. In these melodies, there is the manifestation of the freedom echoing on the rocks of Shusha, the hope growing in the valley of Lachin, the national will flourishing in Genge and in Baku. In every composition, there is the spirit of a tremendous victory that was paid with lives and with the blessed blood of our heroic martyrs. So, today, we see this concert as a rare gathering that salutes our eternal brotherhood, our common memory, and our prosperous and strong future. Now, you will remember that together with my brother Ilham, we had inaugurated the Fuzuli and Zengilan international airports, which are the gateways of Karabakh to the world. And today, happily, we were again blessed to open the Lachin International Airport. We are building strong cooperation with Azerbaijan in almost every field, from energy to transportation, defense to trade, agriculture to education. With the unique contributions of my brother Ilham, we are taking our relations to a level that will set an example not only for the region, but also for the whole world. We are all proud of the achievements of Azerbaijan, which is rising as a monument of stability. Following 3 decades with liberation from captivity, it is time now for Karabakh to write a story of success, a story of peace and development. Today, we aim to establish lasting peace, trust, and good neighborly relations by learning the lessons of our past sufferings. We believe that President Aliyev, the victorious commander-in-chief, will go down in history as the architect of peace. So, with these thoughts in mind, I would like to express my gratitude to the Jan Azerbaijani people, to my brothers and sisters from Lachin for their sincere and warm hospitality, and to the Prime Minister of Pakistan, my dear friend SHEHBAZ Sharif, who has made us very happy with his presence on this meaningful day today. Once again, on behalf of myself and on behalf of my nation, let me greet you all with my most heartfelt feelings, and I congratulate you once again on May the 28th, the Independence Day. May God make our path and our fortune open and bright. I entrust you to God, wishing to meet again and be able to embrace one another again. Thank you and all the best to you.
Pakistan İslam Respublikası